We're going to be looking at romance between now and January 1st. We're going to be looking at romance between now and January 1st. I feel super playful energy. Like loud music, dancing. Sagittarius. Okay. All right. So fire signs. Fire signs between now and January 1st in romance. Some of y'all gonna be getting. Some of y'all gonna be drunk. Maybe y'all gonna meet somebody like while you're out between now and New Year's. You know, maybe some of the festivities. Maybe you'll be meeting somebody in a club or at a party or a gathering of some sort. All right, we're gonna start with Leo. Leo. Romance between now and January 1st for Leo. All right. It's something, I don't know why I got so silent just then. You know, maybe you'll meet this person, maybe you'll see someone that from the past even, and neither one of you will feel confident enough to speak. Leo, you showing up. Actually, you know, I feel like, yeah, you'll be in your own zone so much that you won't even, you'll see it, you'll feel something, but it's like you won't break from whatever it is that you're doing to go talk to this person or see how they're doing or anything like that. You'll just acknowledge that you saw them, you know. But all right, Leos connecting to other fire signs. Could be connecting with Aries. Yeah. Six of Cups. I was just about to say a new start or having a new beginning or another chance with someone from the past. Someone that you even have kids with or want to have kids with. With the Magician here, it's like, you know, you want to, sometimes that's just really manifestation for me. So, you know, this person could be someone, oh, it's definitely somebody from the past. So you probably have kids with this person. And if likely work, like journey through some pretty hard stuff with them, I get. And, wow, okay. Is this a third party or a celebration? This is, okay. Sagittarius, I mean, Leo. Oh, why does Sagittarius keep coming to my brain first? Yeah, you're going to get a new start here with this person. A new start or another opportunity to start. If this, if this was nothing, if this was an accident, like accidental pregnancy or something like that, one night stand before, and then a child was conceived, and then you guys have kind of had a, you know, tumultuous connection since then, I get the feeling that between now and the first, you know, somebody might come forward and say, hey, you know, when that happened, I was already in a relationship. So I didn't even think about this. Even after that relationship ended, I just didn't consider this to be, anything promising. Some of you may be interested in trying it out to see if it has Ten of Cups energy, if it has the potential to go all the way. For some of you, you definitely probably could have met someone during a break, and but this other energy, this other party was still in the environment. So if you've cleared that out, you could be considering pursuing that person that random person that you just met. I think you definitely there's something, a feeling of release, and then moving into a deeper feeling connection here. All right, so get out of my reading, gal. But okay, so maybe this resonates with you too. So this is a full energy of like some type of connection already being formed, and during a break or during a night out, a one night stand taking place, but a connection having been there. Walking away from that, going back to what you were in, and whatever the case may be, if now you've released that, you're now looking at that person that you felt like you had a connection, there was a spark there, but that third party energy definitely had to be cleared out. And the other story for this group of Leos is, if you are connected with another fire sign, then you could have like I said, conceived a child with this person, and just never thought anything more about that until now. Okay. Yeah. There's some staying energy, but there's also some like what's going to stay, what's going to go, what am I going to put to rest, what I'm going to hold on to energy here for this group of y'all. And another 4 too. Wow. Okay, so 444. 444. Man, that's one of my numbers. So like I get the feeling that this Leo, there's maybe a lot of energies or a lot of connections that you've created with people, and they're still so not in a negative way, but more like you can just see that I have options, and I don't feel the need to cut them off until I feel like I want to pursue one specifically. And so if there have been a lot of people pulling at you, then you are now coming to the place of selecting. I need to look up what the significance of palm trees are. Palm trees. Oh, organic, something. Okay, so something that's not necessarily forced. When I said palm, I thought about this palm sugar that I just tried out recently. I never tried it, but maybe you're realizing that whatever connection you're walking away from was more forced because there was a baby, or maybe because there was guilt and things like that, and unloading from that, and realizing that you can have 444, you can have stability. That's 12, 3. Okay, so you can have growth, you can move past, you can grow past whatever this person is presenting. See, girl, she said we were by palm trees. That's what I'm talking about. So it's a this connection is definitely an organically built thing, and whatever was there remaining before, yeah, whatever's remaining before can have staying power. So like if you are looking on this, I'm trying to break it down. So like for some of you, you had a very organic passionate connection with someone. And one, it could be that now you're revisiting that in hopes of taking it further. And two, you are now coming to the understanding that that's what that was. You know, for some other people, you're coming to the understanding that that's what that was. And because it was so passionate, organic, you wanted to hold on to it. And you may be putting that to rest, okay? And I say putting it to rest, but only because you feel like there may be something of higher purpose that you're supposed to move towards. Four of Swords is often the meditation card. So maybe, you know, some insights have come, and it's not that this connection didn't mean anything to you. It could be that it was just meant maybe to break down some inhibitions, maybe to even just clear out the sacral chakra, because some of us be just need somebody to come break it down, like, you know, break it down, break it out. Like, I've been there before where, you know, I didn't know it was blocked, but it was definitely blocked, and it was apparent it was apparent that it was something that I needed at that time. So I'm glad you feel that, because I ain't the only one. Sometimes you just need to break free. Sometimes you're bored, you know, and need something fresh and new and exciting. And that recharge, not that you use people, but sometimes that recharge is all that's really meant there. Yeah, just take a chance. Maybe teaching you just to take a chance on something and go with the flow of something. So that's Leos, connected with other fire signs. Leos, if you're connected with water signs. Leos connected with water signs. I do get like island stuff. So like, what is it, like small places, small islands, not like Hawaii, but like Guam, even Florida, places right off the coast of Florida, the islands, the Caribbean, I mean, stuff like that. You know, maybe there was some type of interaction. Like Stella got a groove back energy. That's how that feels. Okay. So moving on to Sag connected to water. Leo connected to water signs. Leo connected to water signs. Ten of Cups, Emperor, connect. Okay. This definitely has some staying power if it's connected to a water sign. Some of you will be stepping up so that you can have this with this person. I feel as if this person has probably offered this to you many times. I feel like you've been friends for a long time. Let me think on that. Heck yeah, at least 10 years that you guys have known each other. And maybe this person has often revisited this with you, you know, offered their cup to you multiple times. And for whatever reason, you didn't really want to step up into it. You just didn't. The Strength card pops up down there. And so it's like now you're maturing. The Five of Coins is here. Yeah, you often left this person. You often just dismissed this person, I feel, if you're a Leo connected with a water sign. You often dismiss this person. I say dismissed, but I feel like you took the cup, you took sips from their cup without fully accepting it. And that could be because you just weren't grounded enough in yourself, or even that you you didn't feel like you were matured enough. And even if you didn't mentally come to that understanding, you felt inside of you that it was deep in there that you wasn't ready for what this person was offering you. I hear that the person may have had children and stuff like that. So some things may have happened in your environment that make you see it differently. Leo's connected to water signs. What else do we have for Leo's connected to water signs coming up? What's coming up for them? You're watching this person or they're watching you. Maybe you've noticed a view or something like that on your profile, or maybe they've noticed the same thing. Some of you are hoping that it's gonna it's gonna spark some type of communication between the two of you. I also feel like if you are pursuing a Scorpio, then somebody's watching your ass, making sure that you don't get to talk to them. I think that they understand the depth of your feelings for this person, and they may be watching you. I feel like that because it's like just as you decide to go speak or present yourself to this person, all of these birds are watching. They're like coming forward towards you. Birds. Ain't that what they call girls? Like, dude, like back in the day, they used to call girls like birds or chicken heads and stuff like that. So it's funny because it's like just as sure as you decide that you're going to go and reveal your feelings for someone, the depth of your feelings for someone else, it seems like there's definitely some energies following you there to change your mind. They realize that your focus is somewhere else now. And I feel like if you're in a connection or have just come out of a connection, that you know, you may have shared with this person just small details about this other person that has continuously offered you their cup. And now as you move forward, and I feel like you're not doing it in a very open way, honestly. I feel like you're trying to be more reserved. What's the other word? Conspicuous. There's a word that I'm looking for and I can't find it. But you're just trying to be just a little more under the radar with it, because you realize that there is drama that can ensue. Yeah, some of you changed something that you've definitely always felt a certain way about, but just never would allow yourself to have, right? Yeah, to have. And you've done some healing. Maybe you came out of a situation that just wasn't so great. Maybe somebody left you behind, like, and played you to the left. And so now during your healing process, you acknowledged that you have certain feelings for a certain person, and I get from the past, but and so now you're seeing them in a different light. You're seeing that this person can bring some healing to you, and I feel like you want to make a offer of some sort to them. Whether that's, even if that's not a relationship, I just feel like you really want to make an offer of thanks. You could offer just your gratitude. You might even want to help them out financially, which is crazy, but hey. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, some, you know, yeah, that actually where the Queen of Swords can often be like haughty or like cold and like, yeah, right. So I get that stuck up type of energy from the Queen of Swords sometimes. And then the Empress, which is like how they see you now. And it's like, damn, I want to pursue, but she got hella options around her. And then they're seeing you in this new light of just like a light, a sunshine, you know, your sunshine. And then they're realizing that a lot of those things, that those feelings that they had and may cause the rejections, whoever side they were on, caused the rejections, was literally in their own insecurities. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, they probably talked hella shit about you to their friends, so that makes sense. Yeah. Probably talked so much crap to their friends, and so to say now, oh, I want this person, or oh, I really like this person, make them look like a dummy, you know. But sometimes that ego, that's an ego death. Sometimes we have to do that. Ooh, and the devil card came out. So ego is dying. Ego is definitely dying. Ego is the death card for me, you know, ego fears, things like that. And so that person knows that when they come to you, what's the song they say? I think it's an Oshun song. She says, they say, and I know our friends gonna probably flame us, like that. You know, it's like, I know they gonna talk about us. Like, I know if we do this, they gonna dog us out, but I'm still gonna do it, type of thing. Because I know you're for me. Like, I know that you were meant for me, you know. I know this is what I'm supposed to build with you. Yeah, I think that's the, what song is that? Oshun. Shit, I don't know. It's on their Bittersweet album. It's at the end. It's like a love song at the end. I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, it's like, dang, it came out again. It came out again. And so, yeah, I know our friends gonna flame us. Like, I know they gonna light our asses up. You know, because it seems like both people probably talk shit. You know, both people probably had their defenses up and had things to say about it, and didn't realize that this whole time all y'all was doing was mirroration. It's like, this probably gonna want to run away. Like, hey, let's just go over here. We're gonna have to move out of state. We're gonna have to do something else because they ain't gonna let it die. They ain't gonna let it die. So anyway, Leo's connected to earth signs. Let's see. Leo's connected to earth signs. There's definitely a moving towards something that was discounted before. Like, didn't see the value in it before. And I'm hearing because I didn't see the value in myself. Like, I didn't know if I really met your standard. It's like, it'll never die. No, it won't. They will keep flaming. And it's funny because a lot of friendships and stuff will die. You know what I'm saying? A lot of friendships will just fall apart because they like, these niggas stupid. These niggas dumb. But what they won't be able to see is the enduring love. That's what they won't be able to see because they haven't gotten to that place. Air, blah, 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 blah. Leo's connected with earth signs. Leo's connected with earth signs, December 24th through 1st. Ten of Swords popped out. Knight of Coins popped out. Man, y'all been working through some stuff, like into self stuff. Yeah. Finally, a breakthrough. Finally, Knight of Coins. Because, I mean, when he's in the middle of the reading, I just always feel like there's been this huge journey between whatever started it and now, you know. So like, whatever moment you came to understand, damn, I got all these wounds in me, I got all these freaked, and from that moment to now, it just seems like it's been long and drawn out. And with the Ace of Cups here, I'm seeing breakthrough. I'm seeing real breakthrough. And this might come from like you actually feeling something. You know, I think over time, especially when we go inside and we're dealing with ourselves, we won't even be able to respond emotionally or from our heart space to things that are supposed to be pleasurable around us because we are so inside our heads about all these different things that we're carrying. And that's how the healing process can become toxic, you know, when you can't come out of that. Person just had to come out of this cycle of just tossing stones around in their brain and letting them tumble and tumble and tumble. And it's taken a long time, but now I see breakthrough. Like, I really see breakthrough. I see judgment at the bottom of the deck. I was told to look down there. Judgment, confirming breakthrough with the Tower card. There's a realization here, or an offer that lets you know that your healing journey is over, or that hard part is over, right? And so healing will continue as you step forward into a connection, as you step forward into an opportunity that's presenting itself right now. Healing will continue because, you know, after you come out of so much stuff, there's like this period of time where you're still wondering, like, am I ready? Am I not ready? Should I move forward? Should I not? And the breakthrough is coming. Could be in the form of a Libra. A Libra. This person could introduce you to somebody or ask you a question about somebody or just something like that. And let you know for whatever you feel in response to that question or that petition that, yeah, I do feel like I'm ready. That makes sense. Yep. My emotions are bubbling. They boiling actually at this point. They ain't boiling over, but it's a rumble in the pot. I'm ready. Okay. Who am I talking to? Leo and Earth signs? Shit, I guess. Leo and Earth signs. I really will try to get more organized, I promise. High Priestess fell out in reverse. I don't necessarily read reversals, but I feel as if, if you were ignoring certain nudges from spirit to go ahead and start mingling, start hanging out and going places where you can meet a partner, then now, you finally got confirmation that it's time for that, or that's coming during this period that we're looking at. Yes, someone is going to offer something that makes you feel confident in your ability to move forward. And I feel like it comes in the form of conversation with somebody, maybe somebody close to you, maybe not, but it's definitely something that they say, a compliment that they give you about your nature, about your energy, something like that, where it confirms for you, okay, I am ready. So yeah, if you're a Leo dating a Earth sign, then you're just feeling like you can drop your defenses, and that it's safe to progress. I don't necessarily get the feeling that there's a partner on the way, but I do get the feeling that you start feeling again. You start feeling again, and feeling real confident about starting up, giving dating another try. If you've been in a break, if you've been taking time for self. So Leo's connected to air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I do get the feeling that Libra in that last reading is like a friend or advisor. For some of y'all though, I heard that you could have been just ending like some type of legal situation, court battle, custody, something like that, and then feeling as if now that has been now that that's taken care of and that's clear, you can now focus on a relationship. Because for a while you just had to focus on you and what it was that you were dealing with. Yeah, you knew that if you invited somebody in then, for this group who have legal stuff, you knew that if you invited somebody in, they were gonna be in the midst of your drama, and it was gonna potentially taint whatever y'all were trying to do. Libra. Oh, somebody might want some money though. Leo connected to air signs. Leo connected to air signs. Leo connected to air signs. One more. Leo's connected to air signs. Somebody gonna be taking a chance. Leap of faith. You're not gonna take all the mind out of it and just go with the heart. That's what I feel there. Excuse me. Yep. Yeah. Nine of Swords been that mind energy, depression, anxiety, doubts, even just having dreams and nightmares. I feel like some of you may have had a dream with the Hanged Man here and the Nine of Swords. You may have had a dream that revealed something to you, revealed something that was incoming for you, giving you a solution or a resolution on how to end some type of conflict with someone, how to bring it into better balance. So during this time, that might come some type of, I feel it's really in a dream state in your sleep, or even in meditation. You just have some type of thought. You have an idea presented to you a bit on what to offer or how to move forward with whatever this connection is to, dang, page, night. So yeah, to bring it to a better place. Yeah, you're going to have a dream. A dream. Somebody else might tell you that they had a dream, and whatever information you get from that dream helps you to make a better, helps you to move forward, helps you decide what you need to do. Yeah. That, I feel like that's it for y'all. I don't really feel like I need to say nothing else, because it's like, what do I need to do to bring happiness to this situation? Somebody is going to be, so Leo connecting with air signs, yes, somebody is going to be giving you advice, or you're going to have a dream about how to pursue a situation to bring forth the 10 of Cups, to bring forth happiness in this situation. And again, mixing the energy with whoever was connecting with earth signs, it could be tied to the fact that whatever court situation, or if you have to pay alimony or anything like that, whatever's taking place is now done, and you have a new sense of, I can now move forward and have this promising endeavor or future here. Okay, beautiful. I think that's it for y'all. Sagittarius, 31:55. I'm trying to be good with these timestamps, y'all, but y'all, I'm trying to get to it. I'm gonna get it together. Sagittarius. December 24th through January 1st. Sagittarius. Oh, well. I'm glad. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I'm feeling like if y'all play the lottery or if y'all gamble, it's a good time. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a win of some sort. I know why that came to me. Shuffling the cards. So if y'all do gamble, oh, nice. Nice. One more. Yeah, somebody, if you Sagittarius, in general, if you guys gamble, or you guys, whatever, the races, cards, casino, whatever, if you do that, there's some type of win that's going to take you out of a situation that you're in, that you may have been in because of money. Whatever this win is, it is, investment too. So like if you've invested in stocks or cryptocurrencies or anything like that, then there's a return, and it's something that you really didn't expect, and it gives you whatever it is that you need to move out of a situation that you were in. Sagittarius is connected with other fire signs. Shoot, yeah. Telling you. This definitely resonates here. Some of you are returning to a commitment after leaving it. After leaving it and then finding yourself in a I felt like it's a really bad place that you found yourself in after walking away from this thing. Not to say that they were what was keeping it good, but it's like when you moved away from it, you were without a lot of stuff. Like you had to really work hard. And so if this applies here with these Sagittarius, whatever this financial gain is bringing you back to balance. It's, first of all, favor on your life. It literally brings you to balance. If you are connected specifically to a Leo, there's some give and take here. There's some balancing out, and maybe you go into mediation, and in mediation, we're able you two are able to come to a fair agreement about how to split the assets. Somebody may have been very stubborn or aggressive in what they were asking for initially, and whatever the outcome ended up being was fair, was balanced, or will be, whatever the outcome will be. If this is something that's currently going on, it will be fair, it will be balanced, and it may not be exactly what was asked for by the other party or by you. And yeah, because somebody didn't want to give what was due to the other person, regardless of the situation. Somebody didn't want to give, yeah, or somebody was asking for more than what was supposed to be given to them, honestly. However that plays out in the situation, there was a request for more or a reluctance to give what was deserved, and the outcome is very much balanced. And if this didn't have to go to court and it was done in mediation, then kudos to y'all for being some fucking mature adults and coming to agreement about what was fair. Okay. Page of Coins, the Devil, Ace of Coins, right? No more clarification needed. It seems like, you know, if this was the mediation process, everything was fair, everybody got what they deserved. But there might still be like some anger or bitterness in a situation. And we know that money don't fix that kind of stuff. You know, what is it on For Better or Worse? You got the girl Keisha, who she just go ham. She about her money. So she's like, she don't care who she hurt. She don't care how the other person feels. She don't even care if it's fair. She just like, I asked for this and that's what I asked for. And that's what I'm going to get. Whether I got to drain you dry in lawyer fees, then I'm going to get it. So that's a type of energy there. So you may still be working through the new year. You may still be working through some of the residual energy that tied to this court case or this mediation, this balancing out of assets. You may still just be working through that. Either way, if you feel like you took a loss by what you had to give this person, or whatever the case may be, if you feel like you didn't get what you deserved, then a win of some sort, and I get lottery or just, you know, just something where you invested or something like that is returned, and then you can walk away. You can walk away. Hopefully you can walk away, you know. Yeah, a judgment was reached. A judgment is reached, and it may seem unfair, may seem something, but something else that happens is just like it happened spot on, and it like right when it needed to happen, so that you didn't get too worried about it, so that you didn't let all of that stuff stay. All right, Sagittarius, if you're connected to a water sign, decisions to be made. Maybe there's multiple paths in front of you. Maybe you got multiple options. But some of them options ain't love. Some of them are opportunity. So just be sure that you're checking yourself and what it is that you want to pursue. Do you want to pursue? When I say opportunity, there's some of these options are opportunistic. So like you may see this as a good fit right now because it'll take you to this place. And this person, and just remember, it's your preference, but whatever you decide to pursue, if you pursue love, you pursue love. If you pursue what seems like it's a good opportunity, then these are all your choices. Not to say that they turn out bad or anything. It's just, what do you want to pursue? What do you want to take a chance on right now? And it seems like you're going to be looking towards the opportunity to take you to some financial stability. Love is showing up here as an offer. It's an offer there, but I feel as if, you know, be careful not to jump too far to something that seems like a good opportunity, because you could potentially walk away from, okay, so the Fool card is in the middle. The Fool card is looking to the King of Coins, right? And so you're looking at what could grow you financially, maybe, or materially. You know, maybe you see this person as somebody who's materially like at a good place. And what's behind the Fool is these two. And I feel like this is one person. And yeah, his cup is what he has to offer is a little less, but you get both. You get love and you get financial assistance or stability or whatever that is. Okay, you get that and love. Where over here you get just money, and you probably just gonna be treated like an option. Honestly, that's what I feel in my soul. So what path are you gonna take? You know, are you gonna take the path of higher enlightenment, higher purpose, even just balanced love, things being balanced, or are you just gonna move forward towards career? You know, I feel like that might be a question. You know, you and this person could easily see, you both have something to offer. One of you is more grounded, more this person is balanced. That other person is not. Whatever you're thinking about moving towards doesn't bring the balance that you're looking for. Look, they both have the same stance. And, you know, they have the same stance. This is you, though. This is your hand, and you may just be moving towards opportunity. Sagittarius and water, that's where we at, right? Yeah. So don't, the warning that I feel is for you is just be careful not to overlook the promise of a lesser offer, seemingly lesser offer, for something that seems like it has right now potential, like potential to be fruitful right now. Just take a balanced, Page of Swords, saying that, you know, there may be something that you're not seeing there, and that's what you're not seeing is the imbalance that is potentially there in that thing that you might be tempted to move towards. Sagittarius connected with water signs. I feel as if this person whom you may not see as the best option right now, just because you're focused on work and business and everything like that, this person has a good balance of emotion, of stability. They have a good work-home balance, and you know, you could potentially leave that behind for something that is for promotion, you know, for whatever, you know. This person might make you feel good. They may make you feel like a king because they gift you things and things like that, and this other person is not able to do that. But what this other person does offer you is ideas, I get, for you to build up on, seeds. You know, they can plant seeds for you that you could feel more powerful in exploring, in nurturing, than just moving. I think it was Capricorn who had this same type of situation where something fruitful, and or they could stay with a partner or stay in a situation where they actually kind of work towards this thing together and build it up, and can find more honor and fulfillment in that. But there is a choice here. You see the angel in both of these cards. There's a choice, and one is going to take you further spiritually, and one is going to take you further spiritually and intimately, like feeling wise, and then one's going to take you further materially, you know. And it just depends on what you decide to choose. Sagittarius connecting with earth signs. Sagittarius connecting with earth signs. Magician. Okay. You want me to take these three? Yeah. No, you don't. Okay. You want me to take that one though? Oh, okay. Wheel of Fortune. Gotcha. Sag connecting with air signs. Magician came back out, so you did want to stay. You're right on the cusp of this new thing. What turned over? Hierophant. Whew. Yeah. Divine timing is bringing in for Sagittarius connecting with air signs. Divine timing is bringing in a commitment. It's a relationship based on it's a connection based on whatever values you hold, okay? And so if you are from a certain religious background or belief system, if you belong to a certain group, then this is a person coming and connecting with you, and they are of the same belief system. They're on a similar path as you. This will be a very balanced connection, not only because you believe the same things, but because your goals are the same. What your aspirations are the same. Some of you have been putting this out for a while into the universe, this is what you're looking for, someone with the same type of mentality as you. You know, there's a lot of fixed energy here, so I feel like, you know, you're very grounded in your faith and what you believe, it's not toxic. It's not one of those things where you've just adopted somebody else's stuff. I think that you've come to terms and grounded yourself in what you believe, and what you want out of life. So this person is coming forward to match you. Yeah. So they're offering something that you probably haven't experienced before. You know, I feel as if you've journeyed through so many different people that had differing views, and I feel as if you've handled it well in this past cycle. You've handled different views and opinions very well, and have come to understand that it wasn't just that you were stuck in your own ways. You know, sometimes we have that question, am I just stuck in my own ways? And so you have some clarity that has come or is coming, and this person, this connection that's coming in for you is promising a match. And for you, it was very important that you had someone who believed the same way as you. So that's coming in for you. And it's like you have the same focus, you have the same goals, both of you have the same drive and ambitions. When it comes, I really feel like this is a lot to do with what you guys believe in your spiritual paths. So if one is already a spiritual leader of sorts, then you were looking for someone who was willing to come in and do that work with you. This just gives me twin flame energy all over the place. So, yeah, Nine of Wands here being that some of you are knowing that some of you are counselors, some of you are just in general like light workers or healers, and you just wanted someone who was going to come and be a partner with you in your work, that you guys could like stand firm with, like you could be a united front in this work together. Yeah. Yeah, that's some very, yeah, I dig that. Sag is connecting with air signs, yeah. That's actually quite beautiful. And I feel that that's coming in. Yep. It's coming. But and mostly because you become, it's like when they say accept Jesus into your heart, and the desires of your heart will be granted. It's almost like just because you've planted yourself in your belief system, whatever that might be, you've planted yourself, you've created your own routines, you've connected now, built a spiritual foundation for you. And so now you can welcome in other people because you're not confused about what you believe. And your bond is so strong with the spirit world now that nothing that comes in can interrupt it, you know, because sometimes relationships can distract if we're not grounded and balanced in what we're supposed to be doing, you know. Supposed to be, you know what I mean? If we ain't answered the call, and then a lot of stuff will be blocked off from us, and we won't be able to receive it until we've begun to walk in that calling, which is very reminiscent of the twin flame journey, right? Both people are meant to go off, heal, find what, you know, discover what it is that they're meant to be doing, and begin to walk in it, begin to take steps forward towards it. And then usually those steps let the universe know that, okay, they're both moving, now let's bring them back together. All right, what we got next? Aries. All right, Aries connecting with other fire signs. Aries is feeling intuitively that something great is on the horizon for them. Everybody is feeling quite positive. I feel like even with winter being here, and this is kind of like, it can get depressing, especially if we're single, but I feel like Aries has this feeling that something is right around the corner. Oh yeah, and you may be, look, it's like, I'm bored. I mean, I'm like, dude, what else am I gonna do with myself? But there's definitely still faith there, a knowing that something is about to come around the corner. Temperance. It's like this, it's not back and forth, but it's like this balancing of acknowledging that you single as fuck, but then still knowing that something is coming, something's gotta be coming. Right? Excuse me, Aries, right. My ships are coming in. It's coming. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. Aries connected to other fire signs. All right. Aries connected to other fire signs. Three of Cups. Page of Wands. Nine of Cups. Okay. I was about to say. Okay. What's the Three of Cups here? Shoot. Okay. So looks like I get some one night stand energy again. Or something that was very temporary. It may have caused some in and out energy for you when you were pursuing something that you thought to be everything you wished for. It caused conflict in the situation. Whatever this dipping was, you know, somebody was definitely dipping. And maybe you weren't committed to anybody in the situation, but the dipping just created a greater conflict. And by the Page of Staffs, all right, it made you sit still, focus on you, and why with the Nine of Cups or this wish fulfillment sitting right in front of you, you still felt the need to go dip back. So there was some stuff, you definitely spent some time looking at you and what motivated you to be that in that energy. You, look, I'm pointing at you like, because a lot of, and maybe you've been pointing fingers outward, you know, and so maybe that's a cue to turn it around. Yeah. Yep. Own your stuff. Own your stuff. Okay. So I don't really get to see, I don't see any offers that are moving you forward, but I do get a feeling that you're looking off into the future to see, oh, there's the offer. All right. So you could be offering someone else after you have steadied the ground in some I get some STD energy. So if there was some dipping and that was something that was there, you've healed it, you know, you found healing, or that stuff has been healed up, or you've come to terms with whatever you got. Okay. All right. So it's weird. Either way, I do get the feeling that whatever you may have been dealing with when you were dipping around has now been kind of cleared up. You're confident, you're ready, your health is improving. And now you're looking out to the possibilities of this path again. You know, can it be everything I wished for? Can it be? And you may be even like over analyzing or over criticizing the situation and just needing to go through, walk, go ahead, take it, take some steps forward. Because I get the feeling that the path is already laid there for you. But it's just one of those things where sometimes we don't want to admit where we are, where we were, what we've done, the consequences that we've had to face. Sometimes we don't want to have to move forward in that and share that with a partner. But in doing so, you create fertile ground for trust, for longevity, you know what I mean? And it seems difficult, but when we're real with people about where we are, where we've been, I just shared a post about this a couple days ago, I think. When we're real with people, we set the groundwork for truth, you know, for loyalty. You know, those things come from just being honest. Be honest. There's an over concern about how certain things might be accepted. But if the person is mature enough, and if you are mature enough, explain, you know, this comes from like, and I don't want to sully anybody's situations or anything, but like, you know, if you meet somebody and they tell you that they have some type of disease, or, you know, like some disease or something, and if you're mature enough to explain, and if they're mature enough to seek understanding about how that would affect y'all's situation, and you're able to explain it and say, hey, okay, this is this, but I just need you to know I've been living with it for this long, and I've really learned how to manage this. And it's like real adult conversation about something that could potentially harm, you know, the parties. Man, okay, Aries. If you're dealing with other fire signs, that's very well may be the situation where, you know, you're just having to have a real honest heart-to-heart talk about something that has happened, something very personal to you even, but it definitely sets up a very stable framework for what you're trying to build with this person. Yeah, I don't feel like it's going to taint it. It's going to create more fertile ground, because there's very trusting energy there to share that, to divulge those types of things. Fire signs connected with water signs. Sorry, Aries connected with water signs. Aries connected with water signs. The Fool card. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this person, this water sign that you want to pursue, I get the feeling that you want to pursue them. They may still be overly focused on something that they thought was a wish fulfillment for them. You didn't want to take a chance here by pursuing them and then them still being overly focused on a past connection. You didn't want to be played the fool. That's how that plays out. You didn't really want to be played the fool. And it's funny because it's funny. It's not really funny, but I feel like coming up or having just passed whatever this energy right now is for you, it's more like there's some things you recognize this person as a very valuable asset in your life, as a very valuable part of your life. They've grown you, they've matured you in a way, and even if you weren't willing to take that chance before, you may be coming out of that energy. I feel like you may be coming out of that energy. I'm not necessarily taking questions right now. If you are a fire sign, drop the question for sure. Drop the question for sure. And I'll see if I can get to it. If not, feel free to email me. Um, C is feeling that there may be other options that you feel that you may be more attracted to. There's things C's feelings about you are being affected by their own perceptions of themselves. Thank you. Thank you so much. Kimchi Bay. By the way, I love kimchi. When I was in Guam, I had some kimchi fried rice. Best fried rice I ever had. Water signs, water signs. Oh, C. C's perceptions of you and your connection are really being affected, like I said, by their sense of self, by their confidence in themselves, even insecurities. C may feel as if any feelings that you have for them may be tied to something that you've already built with them. So like, it may not be that you have real feelings for them, but that they may be based in something else. Like if you have kids together, or if they have kids, or whatever the case may be. It's something about what they already have built, what they may come into the situation with, what you come into the situation with. There's something there. Oh, well, thank you. I'm still working through certain doubts and stuff like that. Yep. Yeah. It sounds like there might be just something about, you just don't force it. Don't force it to be anything. Let it continue to grow into that. I'm not saying don't express that you have deeper feelings, but it's like, don't push it, because this person will have to come to have those same feelings for you. Okay. And they're there. I feel like they're there, but it's just that they're confused, not confused, but it's just in this way where I have love for you because you my bro, or I have love for you because of how long we've known each other. And sometimes that can cloud or overshadow more emotional, romantic feelings that might be emerging in your connection. By all means, if you can find a subtle way that's not aggressive and pushy to share how you feel with that person, it may create a safe environment for that person to assess their own feelings. Yeah. So back to Aries with water signs. you or the other person is fearful or was fearful that they were going to go back to an old partner, or that they were overly invested in an old partner, and that other person could have been an earth sign, Virgo specifically. But this person, you see this person as a teacher, as a sage or mentor, or muse even, okay? And so that might be something that you're working through with that as well. You might be asking yourself if you need to make an offer, because I get the feeling that, you know, if you're Aries connected to a water sign, you feel like they already know these things that you may have been hiding, or whatever the case may be. So you get the feeling that they already know, and you don't know if you should you know, you're afraid to move forward towards it. Okay, so Aries connected to water signs, are they going to move forward? Are you going to move forward? Should you? Yes, communicate. Communicate. Yeah, communicate. Definitely communicate. Yeah, this person, yeah, it's likely, I mean, if they're a Pisces, then we know Pisces are super highly intuitive. So, you know, they probably already know. They probably already have a hint at this, at something there, even that you feel deeply, that you have different feelings from them, especially for you with the Pisces. They probably already know that it's there, and they probably kind of just been trying to like, nah, not gonna do that. Don't want to ruin our friendship, but friendship. Yeah, they don't want to ruin the friendship that you have. And so just subtly, you know, being patient with it, you know, because it'd be a shame for one person to be forceful and then the other person completely withdraw, and now we have a whole nother blockage from it happening. I think that that person has been processing this thought for a long time too. Oh, okay. The answer, I was getting ready to say it. They've been already, it was the Ten of Swords that came out. They've already been processing this. And they may already be softening to this idea. Yeah. They may already be softening to the idea. So if you've noticed that there's an increase in the romantic vibe between you two, then that may be the case. Just again, I do feel like there's attraction. It's just that this person wants to ignore it. So right now they're still kind of ignoring that the attraction is there. Like, no, I don't want to go. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, this person is definitely attracted to you. It's just they're having a hard time accepting that they're seeing you in that light, or that you're seeing them in that light. That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. All right. I feel the need to pull one more. Okay. Yeah. One person may have like more of things going on in their life than the other person. So like that could be a thing as well. So I don't know if either of you have children or have responsibilities that, you know, sometimes have taken the front burner. And so this person, somebody in the situation might feel like they might add to a burden, or that whatever you have going on already might be, you know, there might be a fear there about priority, what's going to take priority. Hope that makes sense. If the person already has kids, then it's like there might be some questions about, dang, do I really, this person's my friend, they've always been there for me. Somebody might not feel worthy of like, and if this is not for you, then I know it's for somebody. But it's like somebody may not feel as if they even deserve, or that they may just feel like they're too much of a burden. For sure. Hit me on my email, man. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Soon I'm gonna start putting something up there. I do have a website. I just didn't put the link in there because wasn't nobody using it to book readings and stuff. So I just started doing it like this. Wheel of Fortune just tried to come out. So definitely you two could be definitely moving into a new phase of your connection. And the best relationships, right, are come from those friendships that have been like just really truly authentic relationships or friendships. That could be a beautiful thing. Who are we at? Aries moving to earth signs. Aries with earth signs. Some new life. Could be a new birth. Nope. You got energy levels peaking. All right. Let's see. Aries with earth signs. I need one more card, please. I appreciate that. Like I told Kimchi Bay, something that I'm still working on, just saying what comes and hoping that resonates. Because I come from a Christian background and I've been all in this like, dude, are you really hearing this or are you playing yourself? So thank you for that feedback for sure. It's greatly appreciated. Aries, connecting to earth signs. Thank you. There is definitely a shift in feelings about something that you probably put effort into. I feel like you might decide that you're just gonna let it go altogether. You've probably been working really hard and you know that your effort has been genuine. You know. Almost like that you, well, I'm glad I could give, confirmation or whatever, not me, but deliver confirmation. Yeah, it's like you want to walk away. You're deciding that whatever this is that you put all this effort into is not, it's not gonna come back to life. There's no amount of effort that you can put forward towards it that's gonna bring it back. And what you're gonna walk away with is just the idea that you know your loyalty, you know that you have loyalty, you know that you can commit yourself to something, you know you can work hard at something, and what you're learning is that even if the result that you looked for or hoped for didn't yield, you obtained something else. So I do get the feeling that you're taking a higher perspective about loss and endings. You're not taking it as a personal failure. You're taking it as just a opportunity for you to show yourself, how hard you're willing to work. Because, for sometimes when we're finally loyal to something or we finally work hard at something, we put effort into it, and this is like the first time, if that's not a normal thing for us, and we do it, we'll work so hard at it. It's like, man, no, I feel so passionate about this. It's the first time in my life that I've ever worked this hard at this. And then you'll really want to hang on to it so that you can see your work pay off. Well, sometimes we walk away with the payoff being the acknowledgement that I can do that. I can work for it. I can commit. I can stay in there. I can stick it out. That's it. Sorry for pausing. For that question, you have these feelings that are pushing you to move forward in it, and all the questions that you're asking right now are fear-based. Okay, they're fear-based questions about not being able to. Sometimes we want to know before we move forward, and the thing is, there's much to be gained, much more for you to gain in that connection with this person. And they will be a partner to you. They're already a partner to you. They will continue to be a partner to you. Um, if you just have to trust that the path that you're being led to follow is for your highest good. You know, you have to trust that. It's not for you to it's not for your failure. It's not for you to lose. It's really not. It's for your highest good. So trust that if you're feeling that deeply there, it's very promising. I get the feeling that it's so promising. You just don't allow fear to rush you. Don't allow fear to cause you to rush that person and demand certain commitment or anything like that. As long as you move forward with pure, I just want to experience you in this way that I'm now able to experience you, then you save space for it to be exactly what you want it to be. You know, yeah. If they're your mentor and they already are partners with you in career, then you can count on it continuing that way as long as you don't overexert your will on the situation. Overimpose, I mean, your will on the situation. Allow that person to come into the same flow as you, and you can trust it. I feel like you can trust it. Aries connected to Earth. That's where we are, right? I hope. Okay. So Aries connected to Earth. There's definitely something you're going to walk away from. You're not going to be sad about it. You're welcome. Very welcome. You're not going to be sad about it. I do feel like the other person may somehow want to stay attached to you in some way, and you'll be charged with go ahead and pulling out the sword and saying you don't have to. I don't think you're going to be rude. I don't think you have to be nasty. I think you will just be very clear, and you're in a very decisive energy. So I feel like this choice that you're making could seem cold to the other person once you make it, but it's going to free you. It's going to free you. And you're called to have the bravery to go ahead and just let it do what it does. Don't let any of this overpower this. You've come to this place, I think, though, where Eight of Swords, where that it's like a self-imposed prison, and you're given the opportunity to free yourself from this. You've given effort over and over and over and over and over, and you have the strength, you have the courage now, you have the sense of self, the confidence, the knowing of self to go ahead and walk away, because the energy that you're in personally, this person no longer matches, or this connection no longer matches, and you'll be freeing yourself. So what's coming in after you free yourself? Let's see. Whoa. Yeah. Matched effort, And with this 5, I automatically heard 2, 2, and then 1. So it's like, there will be you're stable in yourself and your ability to maintain balance on your own. This person that's coming in could be a Taurus, but they could be balancing or just coming out of situation and finding their balance as well. And then you guys come together with a higher perspective about relationships, about give and take, about roles and things like that. So I do get the feeling that all the things that you've worked for, you will receive in this connection, and then it'll be the same for the other person. The things that they've worked so hard for and toiled for, both of you are presenting peace to one another. Okay, peace. That's his symbol in his hand, y'all. I just did what he did, and I know it's a Kemetic symbol for peace, right? So, commitment, definitely something that you've believed in. Like, again, you believed in it the whole time that you were pushing through that last connection, and you believed in the power of love. You believed in the power of your own effort in a connection, and now you believe that you deserve matching effort, and it's coming. you understand. Yeah, there's definitely a knowing, deep knowing of what your effort is meant to yield, you know. And you're gonna walk away. She came back out. Eight of Cups came right back out. So you're gonna walk away, and you're gonna be very confident in your choice to do so. Aries and air. Aries connected to air signs. Okay. Four of Coins. The Lovers. Put those cards in there back upside down, didn't I? Totally could be a twin flame thing. A lot of twin flames are coming into union, and there's a certain, I don't pretend to know all the different waves and all of that, but I do know the journey, the steps, right? And so a lot of twin flames are coming into union right now. These are twin flame unions that are like 10-year cycles, or 10-year, you've known this person for 10 years or so. This is also friends becoming lovers, or friends recognizing that they are twin flames to one another, you know, type of energy. So Six of Cups was at the bottom. So somebody from your past, Aries, if you're connecting with an air sign, could totally just not want to let you go. It's just like they holding on for dear life. It's as if they believe that you are their twin flame, or that you are their spiritual counterpart in some manner. Yes, and they want to take it to the next level. They want to take it to the next level, or you want to take it to the next level. I just get the feeling that, let me look at this Four of Coins. Yes. Yeah, this person truly believes, or you truly believe about this person, that you really balance them, and that they really balance you. You know, you feel like there is higher, this person, you've given this person so much compassion, so much forgiveness, so much understanding. Interchange that how you need to. But it's as if you're ready for it to go to this next level. You've endured. You've made the oh man. Whew. Okay. Between now and, you know, this reading is for December 24th through the 1st of January. It seems as if the final stages of clearing these wounds, so that you guys can really come into union. And I get the feeling that both of you are seeing each other the same way right now. You balance me, I balance you. Neither one of you really truly want to let go of it. Even if someone has walked away, neither of you truly want to let go of it because of this knowing. And the Knight of Cups being here lets me know that it definitely has potential to go to the next level. And it seems as if somebody, one or the other, maybe both of you, are just kind of brushing off those last bits of residual dust from the karmics. You know, you may just be finishing the brushing, okay, off of that. And because the world, as I said in the previous video or previous group, you know, the world is often what comes after judgment, after you've really gone through that dark night of the soul and you've really kind of addressed certain things. Many of them may not be fully healed or just closed out, but it's almost as if because you've attacked them, you have now opened up this doorway. And and I say this, I'm gonna say this again, but I watch a lot of twin flame videos, so I'm aware that, you know, there's a portal that has been open since the 21st, since 12/21, and was it 12/21 or 12/12? Shit, one of them. Okay, one of those. There was an energetic portal open for twin flame unions to reunite, and I say that, and there's 21, 12, 21, right? So maybe it's the 21st that it happened, and it's open. You know, now that both of you have reached this place of having your heart space open. Aw, snap. Now that you both come to this place, and look at her, how on the world card, how this is open, like the chest is sticking all the way out, you know. I feel like this person, I feel like that's a carnelian or something, and you know, carnelian is earth based, you know, it's down, you know, earth based, and it's like this is the physical manifestations of all the spiritual and inner work that you've been doing. You've now opened up these portals, you've created a new pathway where this path is here, this path is here, but you have now grounded yourself enough, healed enough, just enough to open up this portal, or to feel confident enough to walk through it. I like how the heart, she just has her heart out like that. And it just, for me, it lets me know heart chakra is way open, busting open, flowing easily. I get the feeling that um, energetically, yeah, this person is open and you are open and ready, cleared of all the things before, cleared of everything. And that's the attitude you need, especially if you're going into a reunion. If you're going to reunite, you definitely have to have all of that cleared out. You know, forgiveness has to have taken place. Yeah. Trying to see what trends we have here. Yeah, definitely have the Hierophant down here at the bottom again. So, Aries, if you're connecting to air signs, you are likely dealing with a twin flame or soulmate through which, you know, you have become, you see balance, you know. This doesn't feel like anything that had to take a break or anything like that. It just seems like if this is new, or if this is from a past lifetime and you're getting ready to meet this person, excuse me, what you, that's probably more likely what it is, since that burp decided to come. If this is a new person, you likely have known each other before, and in a past lifetime or something, and the connection is so strong, the healing that you have done has built you up so much that there won't be the typical twin flame runner chaser dynamic, that this has staying power when you come into it, because you've already, I heard some of you dealt with false twins, so it caused you to work hard through, you were working so hard to go into union before, you know, with the twin flame or a false twin flame, that you've cleared everything so easily. Everything's gone. And now as you meet your actual twin, there's no shit for y'all to try to work through when it comes to past stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, now you cleared out, and it was intentional. I heard it was intentional for you to think that that person was the person, so that you could prove things to yourself, heal stuff, deal with things, and then this person presents themselves and it's like heaven. You can just go and move on into the world and do your work as king or queen. Nobody has doubts or anything like that, because everything's already been cleared. This definitely feels like it was somebody dealt with false twins to learn all these lessons. They didn't want you to have to process through these joints. And I get the feeling that there ain't no time. You know, there just ain't no time for y'all to be processing through all that stuff in this connection. Yeah. This twin flame connection wouldn't have handled resistance and drama and things like that very well in this lifetime. It wouldn't have handled it very well. So it's good that you had that false twin, or that catalyst, if we can even just call it a catalyst, that forced you into your healing process. Well, you know, karmics, okay, I'm done with the reading now. So when it comes to synchronicities, I mean, always think about what your thought, stop to acknowledge what your thought was in that moment. If you were having a positive thought about this person and you saw a synchronicity, then it's great, you know. We always think about karmic things being just, oh, that's just to teach me. Well, karmics often come in the form of soulmates, and soul lessons. So karmic lessons, they're just the lessons that your soul needed to learn. So that doesn't mean that a connection isn't meant to go further than that. It just means that you were supposed to learn it with that person. You were supposed to experience that there. And a lot of times when we label, and I've seen it in the community, the tarot community and stuff, we'll label something karmic and then we'll be trying to work through that lesson so we can move on to something else. When it's not that's not even the case all the time. A karmic could be your lifelong partner, or someone that you're learning these karmic lessons with could be your long-term partner. Some of our connections are that way. But my son says, yes, that's the case here too. So you've been friends for so long, you've been connected for so long that rightfully so, there's going to be lots of things for you to learn together. And dang, I got to look at the question again. Oh yeah. So the synchronicity there could just be giving you certain little indications about what you might need to be focused on in that moment. Okay, what you need to be focused on right now. So twin flame synchronicities, 1111, 22, or sorry, 1111, 222, sixes. There was another number I was about to say. 1122. So like those pairs of numbers are often very much indicators of divine connections. And like I said, you know, the anxiety and the worry is what'll pollute it, you know. So when you get those synchronicities, if you just start just taking a moment to breathe and say, what was I thinking about? And acknowledge it, you'll begin to get the answers that you really need. You'll begin to see that you are moving in the right direction. I feel that you are. I feel that even if it has a karmic feeling to it, karmic, like I say, has a negative connotation on it, because karmic could also be everything you ever hoped for and wished for and aspired for. And now karma, positive karma, is flowing into you, you know? So, you know, I do see a lot in the community where karmic is always something outside of what's meant for you to actually have long term. Well, karma could also be if you've always been in crappy, imbalanced relationships where y'all didn't truly have connections and somebody was forcing it and all these different things, then this time could be the time where you just have that partner that's perfectly balanced with you. And that could be your karma for doing all the work that you've done. So let's not get hung up on karma being something that you gonna have to eventually walk away from. Karma, lessons, returns of effort, returns of energy, karma. So if you've been a crappy partner or if your priorities have ever been out of place and things like that, then, you know, maybe just acknowledge those things and you don't have to worry about somebody coming to teach you or coming to give you karma, because once we begin to at some point in the journey, we come to the place where we don't need mirrors. We don't need people to come in and be karmic reflections. You know, at some point we mature to the place where we can acknowledge within ourselves things we don't necessarily need the partner. And then that's when that fear of karma can just fall away, because you understand that people are not just coming to teach you lessons anymore. You know what I mean? Because you're able to see these things present. I hope that helped. Synchronicities are 100% messages that you're on the right way, on the right path. The site that I like to look up my angel numbers on is Joanne Scribes. If you just put the number and just say Joanne or even just Scribes, it'll bring up her site. She literally has a whole dictionary of number combinations, and you can look them up and you'll learn about the individual number energies, but as well as all the combinations. Yeah. So like the karmics, like Kimchi is saying, a lot of time karmics will come to you for you to teach, okay? So it could be a karmic energy for you to offer this person something deeper. I love that you said that, Kimchi Bay, because we often think about karma being one-sided, like this is karma. Oh, well, karma could just be if someone has ever had to take you under their wing and teach you in love, whether you want to admit that they did or not, then it may be opportunity for you to create that type of environment for someone else as well. And it could turn into a long-term connection. You just have to acknowledge the contract. And if you're a meditator, go into meditation and ask what your contract is with this person. Ask what the contract is with that person. And trust what you receive. Thank you guys so much for interacting with me today. Hit subscribe if you found that the messages resonated. Come back. I'm working to get more organized for the new year so that you guys can count on a steady flow of readings and things. So, so send me good energy if you organize. Don't send me nothing else. Like, send me good organizing energy. And I'll see y'all in the new year. I love you guys. See you soon.